Good morning. How are you this morning? I have on my angel shirt this morning for Christmas. Everybody's doing the ugliest Christmas sweater, so I thought that this week and next I would wear the, hey Jenny, how are you? I thought that I would wear my ugliest sweatshirts instead of my ugliest sweaters because I'm a sweatshirt girl. So y'all are going to see a lot of Christmas sweatshirts between yesterday and Christmas time, okay? Hey Heather, how are you? Good to have you ladies on this morning. Yesterday I tried something, it was really strange. Something's happening. This is how shiny this stuff is. This that's shining in the background is actually one of their gift ideas that they sold the last week of November, and it's that shiny. So I'm gonna lay it down and see if it won't be, that's better, isn't it? Okay. Is that Mary? Hi Mary, how are you? Yesterday I tried something different. I tried going in and inviting some people that usually come to my lives, and it was so strange. Nobody came. I had 2 people there that it showed me were there. So last night I went back and I was going to answer questions like I always do, and nobody was there. So I shared my video from yesterday to my VIP page and to my Christmas page. But I shared my video to my VIP page and my Christmas page. So if you want to see the video from yesterday, it was how to use the tools I told you about on Monday. Hey Ram, how are you? That was Meryl. Hey Meryl. Hey Greg. I'm going to sit here for just a minute. We're going to do a nighttime routine with just 4 of our products. First, I'm going to clean my face with our Pore Purifying Cleanser. What this does is it cleans out those pores real well. It's a little tiny bit gritty, and it helps to close your pores up if you have larger pores in your skin, like I do. Then we're going to spray on our rose water. Our rose water is great for a number of things. It helps to calm down the red in your face. It helps sunburn. It helps to close up those big pores that you have in your face. But that's our rose water spray. There's about, I think I posted something yesterday about our rose water in preparation for today. Then we're going to use our Uplift Beauty Serum, which is fabulous for those of us ladies who have got wrinkles around our eyes. This actually used to be an eye serum, and then they found out that it works everywhere, so they just made it an Uplift Beauty Serum. Beautiful bottles, aren't they? These make great gifts. See how liquidy that is in the bottom? Can you see the light glancing off of it? That's the watery. It's an oil, not a cream. And then we're going to do our time correcting night cream. I'll get it. It's hard to show you these because they're so glittery and shiny. It's called Royalty because our color is purple. We love purple. We love gold. Don't all ladies? Okay. Now I have my rag out here. Y'all know how I feel about washing your face with a rag. I'm not washing my face with a rag. What I am going to do, I didn't bring my headband in here. Okay. What I am going to do is pull my hair back. Okay. Get it out of my face. I'm going to take some of our Pore Purifying Cleanser and put it in my hand. Now, I didn't put a lot in there, just about that much. You use whatever you're comfortable using. If you like to use a lot, use a lot. If you don't, then don't. It depends upon how bad your face is. This morning, mine's pretty bad. That's why I'm using so much. Because I slept in my makeup last night so that I could show you guys this. Now, you know I'm not going to do my eyes with this because I don't want any of that. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you know somebody that would benefit from watching this, everything goes in circular motions. You can share. Hey, Christoph. I think that's Christoph. Do not put this on your eyes. I am so fanatical about eyes, I tell you. Oh, before I scrubbed it off, I should have showed you my lip liner from yesterday was still there. I have my warm rag. I'm getting it off my hands. Then I'm going to get it off my face. You just take your warm rag and wipe it off. The little beads are there. See how it nice takes that off? Now, I haven't put it on my eyes. You're going to see the real me that I see every night. It's frightening sometimes. I took my warm rag. I'm wiping it all off. Boy, that feels good. It feels gritty, but it feels good. Now, you don't want to go back in right away. You want to let this dry some. You don't want your face to be wet. And don't ask me why. I don't know. I should know. I'll find out for you by tomorrow. I'm just making sure all the grit's off my face. I don't want to leave any grit on there. Yes, my eye makeup is still there. Because you guys know me and my shine wipes. I'm going to come back in with the shine wipe. Whoop, last one in that bag. And I'm going to take my shine wipe and do my eyes and actually go over my whole face. And I do that just because. There's no reason behind it other than the fact that I love the way they make my face feel. But I'm going to go over my face before I go over my eyes. Make sure there's nothing left. I tell you, they make your face feel so good. They really have a cooling effect. See all that red in my face? Absolutely nothing. Nothing was left from the Royalty Pore Cleansing. Now I'm going to get this eye stuff off. Y'all know I put a lot of cream shadows on yesterday. 3 different colors. I'm getting under my eyes real good. I'm getting my mascara real good. Wow. What a difference, as Mama would say. What a difference a day makes. Y'all are seeing the real me today. It took a lot for me to go live to begin with. Because I don't go anywhere really outside my house without my makeup on. It feels so good. And I believe we're going to the post office today, so I'll probably put makeup on. I want to clean my neck just because I feel like it. I don't ever put makeup down there, but I do put it around my jawline when I'm doing my contouring, sculpting my face. Okay, I'll lay that off to the side. That was our pore purifying cleanser. There are other cleansers that we have. Just happens to be my favorite because I have large pores. Now, on this, they say only use 2. I use 4 because I love it. And it is so good for your skin. Now I'm going to, this is actually your toner. You don't want to rub it in. You want to let it do its job. It tones your skin, pulls all your pores together. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Gail. Hey, Jim. Oh, I missed some of you. I'm sorry. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me in the comments. Give me thumbs up. Give me hearts. Say hello. Everything that you do, let's Facebook know that you're interested in what I'm doing. So we have done our pore purifying cleanser. We wiped it off with a warm rag. Then I used my shine wipes on my eyes. After I did that, I used my rose water spray, which helps, that's your toner, so it helps to tone your skin. The next thing that I'm going to do is my serum, my lifting serum. And the reason I use it before my cream is that my cream is thick and my serum is liquidy. So my serum will go in better. Here's what I do. What everybody else does, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a little dropper. So I put 6 drops in the palm of my hand. Then I'm going to take my other hand. I'm going to rub them together. Because I tell you what I've done with this. Now I put this on my neck too because I have turkey neck. Just like all old ladies do, I have a turkey neck. I'm going to take specific care and make sure it goes around and under my eyes and all those places that I need it to be. Down here and up here, where all my wrinkles seem to be gravitating. And I'm doing it in a downward motion. Y'all can't see that. I'm doing up and down. But I'm pushing up and just coming down. Okay, I'll do it more exaggerated so y'all know what I'm doing. And I actually do this. It's an oil, so I do it until it's in, completely in. And if you have oily skin, you can still use it because you use this at nighttime, and then you can, I should probably put this on top of my hands first. Y'all will find that as I do my face, I do my hands because there's always some left. And as I'm getting older, my hands look just like my grandmother's. And JD told my grandmother one time, he said, "Big Mama, you're wearing out." And he was so cute. And I thought, one day I was sitting there and I thought, well, Patricia Ann, you're wearing out. You look just like your grandmother did. But that's okay. I put it on the tops of my hands, and it actually is helping those old lady wrinkles that I was getting on my hands. All of our products are good for more than one thing, so make sure that you use them for more than one thing. Now, I'm going to let this sit for a minute, and I'm going to show y'all something that I got. I should have done this earlier, shouldn't I? I'm going to show you something that I got in the mail. I've been promising you for 2 days, and I just haven't gotten it into my office. It's our new brush cleaner. I have to get this box open. I just love the packaging on everything. Big box, smaller bottle. But in the other side, I opened the wrong end. Of course I did. Is our sprayer. This is so great. I'm so excited to have it, and I can't believe I didn't bring it in here for 3 days. Okay, we have a little silver lid. Whoop. All I did was open the little lid. I'm going to put this in and screw it down, and I think I have my favorite product of all times. Hey, Rodney. Hey, Jessica. Okay. Let me see. Had some oil on my hands still. Okay. A brush I use every day. I'm going to take it and I'm going to scrub as much as I can off. It's scrubbing quite a bit, but not a whole lot. Y'all know I scrub my brushes every day. It got quite a bit off there, but it didn't get a whole lot. Let's see what this cleaner will do. I've never used it before, so y'all are in on it with me. My hand's wet, have to wipe it off. Okay. Okay, let's take this. It's supposed to squirt. There we go, 2 or 3 drops. This has no water in it, no water. It's made with oils. Oh, that smells wonderful. So what I'm gonna do now, oh my word, look at that. Boy, I like this. Yep, my new best friend. Wow. It got twice as much off of my brush as it did just scrubbing it. I'm gonna do the other end while I've got the brush in my hand. When you get through scrubbing your brush off on your rag, the best thing about it, it's ready to use. Woo, mercy, look at that. Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be cleaning brushes. Boy, that is fabulous. Look, I don't know if you can tell how clean and pretty that brush is right now. And they're dry. That's amazing. Dry and ready to go. All right. Make sure you use a dry rag and not a wet rag, because I wet mine by mistake. Okay, that's our brush cleaner. No water, oil-based. Okay, that's our brush cleaner. Hair everywhere. All righty. Now, hey Rodney, both of you, 2 Rodneys are in there. Now, I have cleaned my face with my pore purifying cleanser. I have used a shine wipe on my eyes. Then I used my rose water spray as my toner. These 5 things together are a great gift, okay? Then I used my serum, my lifting serum. And after that, now that it has dried, I'm going to use my moisturizing cream. Ladies, I have to tell you, your face will feel so good after you have done this. It comes with a little paddle, but this is the one thing that I don't mind getting my hands in, because right now my hands are very clean. But if you're going to use your hands instead of a brush, you really should use a brush. Let me get one. If you're going to use your hands instead of a brush, make sure your hands are clean, because your hands are the dirtiest part of your body. They touch everything. They scratch. They pick. They do everything. So get you a brush. And when you put your moisturizer on, have time to let it sit. Okay? You want it on. To put a tiny bit of moisturizer on, and yes, I take it down under my chin. It just seems like a waste of time to me. It doesn't take a lot of this. But it sure does feel good, I tell you. Now that's how you use a brush and put on your moisturizer. You're probably going to put on a little too much. I like to get my moisturizer on my hands as well. That's why I make sure they're really, really clean. And they are. They've had a shine wipe on them. I washed them. I've done everything to them before I came in here this morning. So I'm going to get in here and really scrub it in. The best thing you can do for your face is moisturize it. You should do it at night so that it has time. Oh, feels so good. So that it has time to soak into your skin and do the job that it's supposed to do. Okay? It's also great to use on your hands, top part of your arms. Y'all know I use it on the top of my hands. So, my face is all red now because I've brought the blood is flowing in it, and all the products are going to do what they're supposed to do. And I have to tell y'all, my face is getting better. My phone's falling down again. I never can seem to keep it up there where it goes. There, we'll try that. Okay. Now we've done that, let's talk about some gifts. Okay, the first gift is what we just did today. Shine wipes. Great just to take your makeup off. Great to refresh your face. Great if you have kids that have dirty hands. Whatever. Shine wipes are fabulous. To go with that, we have our other 4 products. We have our Pore Purifying Cleanser, our Rose Water Spray. Now, this Rose Water Spray is a great gift in and of itself. You don't really have to put it with anything else, but it does go with this regimen that I just did this morning. Hey, how you doing, Kathy? Kathy, I'm going to tell y'all every time Kathy comes on, Alma Waterways is Kathy Brock. And Alma Waterways is the best European river cruise or Africa river cruise out there. So if you're thinking about that, you can give me a call and I will set you up with Alma Waterways. I don't sell any other ones, just Alma. Okay, your Rose Water Spray. If you have red face, if you have rosacea, if you have sunburn, anything that will turn your face red, your Rose Water Spray is going to help tone down all that red. If you have a rash that's itching, Rose Water Spray is going to help you with that. So there are a lot of things that Rose Water will help you with. This Rose Water Spray, not just rose water, but this Rose Water Spray. It's a great, great product for a lot of things. So we have these 2 things and your shine wipes. So these are 3. Then we have our lifting serum and our moisturizer. These 5 things are a wonderful gift for anybody on your list. And guess what? They're a wonderful gift for you too. Yes, they absolutely are. This tells me every morning that my storage is full when it isn't. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side. My face feels so good, I hate to put makeup on it. That's another reason you do this at night and not during the day. Now, if you're going to get 2 or 3 or 4 of our brushes, make sure that you add, hey Reese, hey Zane, make sure that you add the brush cleaner. we just saw the brush cleaner work. My favorite brushes, I'm going to show you again. I have 4 of them, or 5, that I won't use anybody else's brushes. I do have other people's brushes, but these 4 or 5. Okay, 5. These 5, I love these 5 brushes. They're, we have our liquid foundation brush. Nice, sturdy, hefty brush. Isn't that pretty? It shines on everything. I love shiny. But what I love the best is how it works. They're real particular about what kind of hair, whether it is real hair or something synthetic, because of what you're using it for. So they're real specific about what kind of hair they put in which brush because of what it's going to be used for. So this is your liquid foundation brush. Then we have our cream shadow brush. Then we have our concealer brush that I use just for concealer. Then this is our blending brush, which I'm absolutely in love with. It blends the cream shadows, the dry shadows, whatever. You don't actually put your shadow on with this, but what you do is go around and around and blend those shadows together so that you don't have these big lines. I should have washed that first. Did you see what it did? I'm going to do a no-no and take this real quick and get that off. My eyes are dark enough without adding dark to them. I should have cleaned this brush first. And then my last brush is the powder shadow brush. It's got the brush end on it, and then it has that little tiny end that I like to use in my cream shadows. And what I do is I moisten this end and get it a little damp, put a little bit of the dry pressed powder shadows on it, and use it as an eyeliner. You know, back at the 1st of November, they came out with an anniversary palette in those beautiful colors, the glitter colors. If you have this brush, then you can use those glitters as an eyeliner. A lot of people are having trouble with that and with the glitter palette, and I don't understand it, except that they're using too much of it at a time, and they're putting it on like a regular eyeshadow. If you bought that and you're giving it as a gift for Christmas, remember this about the anniversary palette. It was made to go on top of a cream eyeshadow. When you put it on, this is your brush that you want to use, and you just drag it on there, and then you pat it where you want it to be. Now your eye, it has a black base, so they're going to be dark. I mean, it's what it is, but it's got 3 other colors in there besides the 4 glitter colors that will help you shade some of that out. What I did with mine is I went ahead and I put my cream shadows on like I wanted them, and then I took it and I just did it here in this corner, and I used my shadow liner brush and I did the eyeliner with it, which made it not, my eyes not so dark, but it gave me that glitter that I was looking for. So these are my 5 brushes. If you didn't get which 5 they are, just shoot me a note in the comments. What 5 brushes? And this. Great gift for anybody that wears makeup. Any lady on your list that wears makeup will love these. Shoot me a note in the comments. So just say brushes, and I will go back in and put in the comments which brushes, so you'll know exactly which ones to get. If you have a lady in your life that has a problem with eyebrows, say they've been taking a pencil and putting it on their eyebrows, and they walk around looking kind of crazy when you do that, you know. We have an eyebrow palette. The first color over here is not really a color, it's a tinted wax. I find a lot of times that my eyebrows are just wild and wiry. Even if I've cut them short, they seem to, there's always something that wants to stick out somewhere it's not supposed to be. So this is great, the wax is, for that. These two colors are for this part and this part. Your darker color really goes down here, and your lighter color will go up here. Blend them in, please. Well, these are your two highlight colors, white and pink. And I laughed when I saw the pink because I'd never put pink underneath my eyebrows. But if I'm going out and I really want those eyebrows defined and I've got a lot of pinks and purples on my eyes, I don't want a white line under there. So that pink blends in really well and really makes your eyebrows look sharp. But that's our eyebrow palette. Hey Pam, how are you doing? Okay, Pam wrote something. I've laid my glasses down somewhere, so I'll be able to read it here in a minute, Pam. I'd love to wear contacts, but I can't. I have astigmatism in both eyes. Oh, that's Ram. Okay, thank you very much, Ram. I appreciate it. Let's see, we talked about our favorite brushes and our brush cleaner. Those 5 brushes in the brush cleaner are a great gift. We talked about our cleansing products, our pore correcting cleanser, our rose water spray, our shine wipes, our moisturizer, and our lifting serum. Those make a great gift as well. Now, our other gift idea that I want to talk to you about today is our masks. We have 3 different masks. We have a charcoal mask that's absolutely wonderful, but it's absolutely charcoal. It's black. You need a brush to put that on with. It comes with a little paddle in the lid, but you do need a brush. The charcoal one you cannot put your hands in, okay? No hands in the charcoal mask. And I didn't bring the other one in here. Okay, my desk is loaded. Y'all should see all the stuff on my desk. So I need to bring, I have another mask and the mask paddle. They call it a brush, I call it a paddle. It's on a handle, it's on a long handle, but the end of it is shaped like a brush, but it is a rubber. It's white and it's rubber on the end, because you're not supposed to put any natural products in your masks, okay? So if you're going to get a mask, make sure that you get the mask brush, is what they call it, the mask brush. It's actually a paddle, not a brush. It's just on a brush end, okay? Let me open this one. This is the charcoal, and it's black. You can see the black all around it. But that's the little paddle that comes with it. Make sure you use that paddle if you don't get a brush. If you don't, then you will activate this mask, the whole jar full, and it will be wasted. The charcoal mask, what it does, it's a detoxifying mask. So as soon as it touches your skin, it starts bubbling and getting everything out of your pores and detoxifying your face and taking all the toxins out and all that kind of thing. So you do not want to put your hands or your skin on it at all until it touches the skin on your face and starts to work. So that's real important about the charcoal mask. Okay, it's a detoxifying mask. Then we have a white mask, which is our exfoliating mask, and it has, I use this a lot because I have such dry skin, it has a fine sandy grit to it. And what it does is it takes all the dry skin that you've gotten. This is great for guys. I mean, they're at home. There's no way anybody knows they're doing it. They're masculine. They can say it belongs to you. They don't have to say it belongs to them. men need to take care of their faces just like women do. Because believe it or not, women care. We care what our men look like. We care that they're healthy. We care that they're taken care of. So when we offer to help you with your lips or your face, yes, we're doing it for us, but we're also doing it for you. We don't want you to have cracked and dry and bleeding lips or fingers or your face to be scaly and messed up. Guys don't think about that, but if you had taken care of your face when you were younger and your mama had told you, like she did your sisters, then you wouldn't have the issues with your face that you do now. And you may not think you have issues with your face, but if you'll talk to your wife, I bet she will tell you one or two that you do have. So this is great for guys that are out in the cold all the time, that work outside, that have that dry skin. This is great for ladies that have dry skin. If you have, the great thing about our masks, if you have that oily T-zone, and then you have around your eyes is real oily, say your nose is dry, all these can be put in different places, and you can put them on all at the same time. Does that mean you do the black all over and then the white and then, no. But you can put the black here so that it helps close up those pores. You can put it under here so it helps close up those pores, around the sides of your nose, down here on your chin. All ladies know where the big pores are on your skin. I keep rubbing my face, so I'm wiping my hands off. We have an oil control mask as well. It is green, and it is like a thin pudding. Hello, Bill Callis, how are you? It is like a thin green pudding, but it's a lime green, and it's for oily skin. Hey, Christine. The oily skin, to me, would be the worst to have. I guess because I have the dry skin and I've learned how to control it. Isn't that pretty? It's shining my skin. It is not oily. It is not greasy. But my skin is shining. I just love it. When your skin is clean, it should feel clean. It should feel good. It should be soft and supple. I may lay in my casket dead one day, but I'm going to have nice skin. I am 65 years old. And I began to look like my grandmother, and that bothered me. So when I moved to Kentucky, my daughter-in-law used Unique products, and she talked to me about them. So I got some, and I started using them and fell in love and decided this is what I was going to do. I'm retired from the city school system. I owned a travel agency for 15 years after that, and sold travel. I still sell travel, but my agency now belongs to someone else. I work for them, and we have a great time, but this is my passion. It's my passion because the products are so fabulous. It's my passion because I can help other women. I know the things that bother me about my own skin. Hey, Patricia. I know the things that bother women about their skin. And if you ask me a question, if it's not a personal question, I will answer you right online and right then. I have my phone with me all the time, and I work with my phone all the time. If you need to call me, if you need me to place your order for you because you're not computer literate, because you don't like ordering things online, I'll be glad to do that. I'll set your account up, and I will order it for you. If Gail is still on here, she can tell you I do that for her. Guys, if you need a gift, pick up the phone. Call me. Shoot me an email. Whatever you need to do, I'm here. I'm a consultant. That's what I do for a living. And I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping ladies to look and feel their best. So if you have a lady in your life that likes to look and feel her best, then just let me know and I will help you. So those are our 3 masks. We have the detoxifying black charcoal mask. Do not touch your skin with it until it's time to put it on your face. Do not get your hands in it, okay? It's not going to hurt your hands. It's just going to ruin the mask. That one's black charcoal. Then we have the white exfoliating mask. Every now and then I have to wait a minute for that word to get there. We have the white exfoliating mask, and it is for those parts of your face that are dry. Then we have the mask for oily skin. That helps to close up your pores. Your skin is usually oily because your pores are too large. So we talk a lot about closing up your pores. If you have oily skin, you need the oil control mask, and you need the rose water spray, and that is going to help you a lot. You do not need the lift serum. It's oil. You can use it, but it's not going to help with your oily. Your moisturizers, you still need your moisturizers. Just because your face is oily does not mean that it's hydrated, okay? It just means that it's oily, and we need to take care of the oily situation. So, those are the things beforehand, before you ever start with makeup, that are great for you. Hey, Brenda, how are you? I hope y'all are doing great, you and Ken. We're talking about face products this morning, and we have talked about the products it takes to clean and moisturize your face. We've talked about our masks. We've talked about brushes and why you use brushes to apply your makeup. And we've talked about our new brush cleanser. This is no good anymore. Y'all can't buy it. I'm sorry I showed it to you. I shouldn't have. But this is fabulous. And we are hoping that it will become a permanent product after Christmas is over, because it really is wonderful. Now we're going to talk about what to put on your face. We've cleaned our face. We have moisturized our face. And what do we do next? I know you all know because you've been watching me. What we do next is we prime our face. Now what we've done is we've taken care of the wall. Now we need to prime it. What the primer is going to help do is create a smooth surface for your makeup products. Doesn't take much primer. That's about all you're going to use. And that's what you're going to use on your whole face, okay? It sets the stage for your makeup products to go on your face. I rub it on these 4 fingers here, and I dab it around. It's gonna dry, and you're gonna have a nice matte finish. Some of the shine has been taken off my face already. Then we have a primer for our eyes. It looks like makeup, but it dries clear. And it does the same thing for your eyes, and we're using a teeny tiny little bit. It does the same thing for your eyes that the other does for your face. It also helps your eyeshadow stay on all day. Helps your eyeshadow to stay on all day. So I prime my face with my face primer. And I prime my eyes with my eye primer. Can you use your face primer on your eyes? Sure can. Sure can. This is made for your eyes. This is made for your face. But it doesn't mean you can't use one on the other. But I wouldn't use the eyes on the face. I'm going to get my lip exfoliator, which I use every single day. What this does, its base is sugar, and it has oils in it. and some other yummy stuff. Cleans all the dead skin off of your lips. Now I'm going to get my new thing of shine wipes because I used the last one. I like to have a shine wipe out. I threw the one I used on my face away. I shouldn't have. But I like to have a shine wipe out just to clean off my brushes or my fingers or whatever else I need to clean off. And I don't have a dry rag in here, which is what I usually use. I was so interested in getting the wet rag set that I didn't do the dry rag. Okay, now we have primed our face. What comes next? Can anybody tell me? Hey, Ronnie Campbell. Anybody tell me what comes next after the primer? What do we do? Nobody? Okay. Give me a heart or a thumbs up if you know what we do next. Do we do our eyes next? Do we do our concealer next? Do we do our foundation next? You know why you don't know the answer to that question? Because it doesn't matter. It's up to you. I like to put on my face makeup first. It's a preference. If I'm not going out anywhere, I put my liquid foundation and we have a lot of different foundations. I use the liquid foundation because I have dry skin, and this helps my dry skin. Hey Robert, if you have oily skin, then you're not going to probably want to use a liquid foundation. You're going to want to use a powder foundation or a pressed powder foundation. And that's because your skin is oily. Now you may swap, once we take care of the oil issue, you can swap and use the liquid foundation. But if you have oily skin right now, you don't want to put a liquid on there and oily stuff on your skin. You need to take care of that oil problem first. So, I better shake it up, hadn't I? Alrighty. I hope everybody's having a great morning so far. I am. Mama's still in bed asleep. Last I looked. My little puppy dog Anna. I'll have to bring her on here with me one day. She leaves me after she goes to the potty. She sleeps with Larry and I. Worse than having a child. And she goes and she spends the rest of the morning with Mother in her bed. 4 drops. That's all you need. Tap it around your face. And whoop. It's real light. This is not a full coverage. It covers a lot, but it's not full coverage. It covers more than our BB cream, and our BB cream is the tinted moisturizer. So if you have really, really dry skin, you might want to try the BB cream. Let me get my little mirror here. I probably should have let y'all seen half a face. I'll do that with the rest of my makeup today. We go along and we sit here chatting and we don't realize how much of a difference what I just did made in my skin tone. It took my skin tone and made it all one shade. Y'all know how red I was? It's not there. I love this brush and it feels so good on my face. I just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. Okay, so we have our liquid makeup on. Doesn't feel like I have liquid makeup on. Doesn't feel like I have much makeup on at all. This bottle has 400 drops. Y'all see that it only took 4 drops to do my whole face. And because I matched my makeup to my skin tone, I don't have to put makeup down here and it get all over my clothes. Or go, so that won't get on your clothes. So we have done that and that. The BB cream, let me show it to you. If you have super, super dry skin, or you're just going outside, you're going to be out in the weather and you don't wear a lot of makeup, the BB cream doesn't have as much coverage as the regular makeup does. This is a cream, and you can squirt it on your hand and use a brush and put it on, or you can squirt it on your liquid foundation brush and use it that way. But it's great, say in the summertime when you're just going to go outside, you want to cover your face with something, but you don't want to have a full-blown face of makeup on. BB cream is great. It's not going to cover your flaws. It's not going to cover your issues. You can use it as extra moisturizer. You can use it as a to keep from getting sunburned. It's not a SPF 50 or anything like that, but it will help. But you don't feel like you have a whole lot of makeup on with that, and it moisturizes your face. Now, once I do that, the gold as far as I'm concerned, it is the gold. This is our concealer. If you have black eyes like I do, and it doesn't take a whole lot, I'm just putting a dot, a little more than a dot on there, but it is a dot. I use our concealer brush. Let me get it here. Yes. This is our concealer brush. It's all nice and clean and shiny. I cleaned it yesterday when I got my wipes in. Hey Margie, how are you? Hey Amanda, hey Robert. Okay, now with your concealer, you're going to take about half of that little dot that I told you, and you're going to do a V right here. If you do just the circle, you're going to see that that's exactly what you're going to have on your face. I use the same color foundation as I do concealer, so that when I blend it in, it all looks the same. I don't want to go around with raccoon eyes. Y'all know I can't see. I don't want to go around with raccoon eyes, but I do want to make sure that I've got plenty of coverage. So with my concealer, I use the same color as I do on my face. I don't know why that's shining so much right there this morning. It must be the light. You see the difference in the two? Let me see if I can get that light shining off of me. Looks like my sinuses are swollen this morning. That may be what it is. Oh well. But you can see the difference between the two eyes, the one that has the concealer on it and the one that doesn't. Now if I take the leftover concealer and a little bit more, I can put it up here on the top where my eyes are so black. Move my hair out of the way some so you can see the difference in the two. It brightens my eyes up because it took all of that dark off of my eyes. We have dark circles on our eyes for several reasons. One is the medicines we take, and that's the issue I have. One is a lack of sleep, which I know many of you have because you have children, and when you have children, you don't sleep. Even when you sleep, you're not asleep, not really asleep. I have to get up close so I can see. Not bad for not being able to see. I'm going to take this last little bit that's on my hand, and I'm going to go on the top part of this eye. Big difference. Big difference. Now we have what's called a setting powder. It's great stuff. I don't normally have to use it. Wrong one. I have so many compacts here. It's a loose powder with a screen in the center. It's a translucent powder, so it doesn't, my face appears a little oily today. And probably because all my moisturizers and everything have not set down into my face like they would have if I had done this at night. It would have had all that time to set in. But I'm just gonna come and tap here. And I'm not gonna bake it. I just wanna get some of that shine off of my face, which this does. And it took very little. I just tapped a couple of times and got rid of the shine. Whether it was the light or what, I didn't want it on there. So the translucent powder is great. It's real light, didn't take any of my color away, didn't add any color to it. It just takes your shine away. If you're like me, you don't always like shiny. Now, if you have an oily complexion and you're using all these other things and it's getting dried up, this powder is great for you. It will set your foundation. It will set your concealer. It'll set everything, make everything great. Now, we could stop here or not. Oh, what is that? I believe I left the little lid off of my moisturizer. Yes, I did. I always want to keep that little lid on there because it keeps all the air and germs out. Okay, now all we really need is a little bronze. No, I'm not going to do that much. Yeah, I will. I'm going to use my bronzer this morning instead of the Sculpting Trio. The Sculpting Trio is great for sculpting your face. We're just going to the grocery store. So, all I need is a little something something. Know what I mean? Now, I don't get out in the sun, so my face is pretty light. I don't go to the swimming holes, and I don't go out to the lake, and I don't because I had cancer in my eye, and I wear glasses, so it's always, the sun is always magnified into my eyes, so I don't go out in the sun very much. But that's okay. That was our bronzer. Let me see if I got a little here. I'm just using it to contour my face. What does contour mean? Contour means you're creating an illusion that your face is built a specific way when it isn't. An illusion. That's what makeup is to begin with. Don't just stop right here when you put your blush on. Make sure you carry it on across. So we have our bronzer and we have our blush. I'm going to give them a little chin, just a touch of it this morning, just because I felt like it. Now, I'm going to take our highlighter. I'm going to use it in 2 places. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to use it right here on my Cupid's bow, just to bring a little shine and light to my lips. You'll see in a minute. Now I'm going to take it and put it right here. You can use your luminizers, you can use your highlighter, you can use whatever, but all of a sudden my nose became longer. Remember, I said it's an illusion. Always wiping my fingers off. Right now, my sugar-based lip primer has done its thing, but I'm going to let it sit there and moisturize a little bit while I finish my eyes. Now, I've done my whole face. If I didn't want to do anything else, I don't have to. I've had times when I have gone in and put on bronzer, mascara, a little lip gloss, and ran. You don't have to do a full face of makeup every day. Now, if you're working, maybe you do. If you're not working, maybe you don't. If you're staying at home, maybe you just need to take care of your face and your skin. If you never wear makeup, then don't start now, but do take care of your face because products are real important. Hey, Emily. Thank you. She likes my angel shirt. I told them at the beginning that I was going to do my ugly sweatshirt or my ugly sweater contest, but I didn't have any ugly sweaters. So I was going to do my ugly sweatshirt contest. So every day I'll have on a Christmas sweatshirt of some kind. I have plenty. Mother said at 50 when I was moving, she said, I think you need to throw some of these away. But I didn't want to. So some I haven't worn in years, and maybe I'll wear them with y'all. Who knows? Makeup is all about you. Makeup is about how it makes you feel. Makeup is about an illusion that you create with your face. If you feel shy one day, then cover it up or don't. But it's all about you, and it's all about the products that fit your face, and it's all about what makes you feel good about you. If you're happy out there not wearing hardly any makeup, if you're happy out there wearing no makeup, then you're happy and I'm happy. That's up to you, okay? Not everybody is the same. Thank you, Jesus. And no, I'm not being sacrilegious. I thank Jesus for lots of things. Everything, actually. I'm not supposed to do religion or politics on here. I try to stay away from politics, but it's hard for me to stay away from religion. I'm a Christian woman, married to one man. I don't cheat on my husband. I try to be as honest as I can. Sometimes that's hard. I know y'all do it too. So, that's that. Now, we're going to deal with our eyes. Going back over here to our brushes, our 3 brushes that we have for different things for our eyes. Yesterday I went pretty bold with my eyes. And we had that rust color and brown and all kinds of pretty things. Oh, that's dark brown. I don't need dark brown today. I'm looking for my little light pink color. There it is. I use it a lot, can you tell? I may not need as much of it today as I normally need. But I'll put this over my whole eye. I put a light color over my whole eye because I've spent my whole life covering up dark circles and dark. And I just like to start with a pretty light color base. So that's what I do. It also gives any other shade that I decide to put on my eye, it gives it something to attach to. Our cream shadows are going to stay where you put them. They are not going to curl up in your crease. Facebook doesn't like us to do 2 lives a day, or I'd come in the afternoon and show you that it lasted all day. If any of y'all have traveled with me, you know that I don't have rings up here. So, this one is called, let me get my glasses real quick so I can read. Hopeful, I think. Yeah, this one is called Hopeful. It's very little color, and I put it on my whole eyelid. Upper eyelid, lower eyelid, everything. What it's going to do in the long run is become my highlighter and my base color that everything else is going to play off of. Now, get my shine wipe, because right now I want to get the pink off so I can do my contouring color, my other favorite color. Jubilant. This is the same pink, but it has a little brown in it, which makes it a little bit darker color than the regular pink. Now I'm going to put it I'm putting it in my crease, and remember what I told you guys about the crease. If you have eyes that come down, your lids come down over, your top of your eye comes down over your lids, then you want to put your crease line a little above your crease. Your crease is where when you shut your eye, it goes away. So your crease is normally right there. So I put mine a little bit above it so that when I close my eyes, you can actually see it. Can you see it? I have hair everywhere. Too big a hurry this morning, I guess. See them? Not a lot of color, but color. Alrighty. Now what I think I'm going to do is just take a little bit of a lighter color, and I'm going to use a powder shadow out of one of my palettes. Yes, you can use creams and shadows and powder shadows together. These are those colors I was telling you about earlier. Aren't they beautiful? But we're not dressing up today. I'm looking for a light color. I know I'm going to get it in 3 because 3 is my favorite palette. It has all my favorite colors in it. All my favorite colors. I'm looking for a pretty light color, so I'm going to go to Smitten. This is for cream shadow, remember? I'm letting it go. I love that brush. I'm going to come in here with the brush part of my 2-ended brush, my shadow liner brush. And I'm going to get Smitten. And I'm just going to kind of tap it right here, okay? What tapping does is it allows the color I'm putting on to attach to the cream shadow that is under it. If I rub it, it's going to blend with the cream shadow that's under it, and I don't want it to do that. Now this went on really well today. If it didn't go on really well, then I would have a line, a line, a line, and I would use my blending brush. Like I said, just blending. But it went on today, and I'm happy with what it looks like. The good thing about cream shadows is they blend so well. So, while I have my palettes out here, you saw number 3, pinks and purples. These are blues, browns, and golds. That's palette number 4. Palette number 5 has yellows, purples, oranges, all kinds of wild colors. This is palette number 1. It's our best-selling palette. It's all your neutral colors, your beige, brown, gold, cream colors. And then we have another palette. We have 5 palettes in all that you can buy. Just taking a little of this off of here. Now I think that I want to go to palette 1. I'm going to show you how I do something, okay? Rather than putting on an eyeliner, if you have pressed shadows like these, you can take either our setting spray or the rose water spray. I told y'all this rose water spray is great. Moisten your brush. I always pull it off to make sure that there's nothing there. I'm going into this next to the end color. That's the darkest brown in palette number 1. I think it's forthright, but I can't see it. It's the next to the end. It's the darkest one there is. I'm just going to drag my brush, just the end of it, down, okay? Then we'll come up here and I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. Wasn't that easy? Easy breezy. Okay. I only do eyeliner, and this is my personal preference. Everybody's got their personal preference. And what you do with your face is up to you. But I only use half of my eye for eyeliner. That's because I don't want my whole eye covered up. I have small eyes. So when I put eyeliner across my whole eye, it makes my eye look smaller. And I want my eyes to look larger. So in order to do that, I only put mascara on half of my eye. I don't put it underneath at all because I rub my eyes all the time and it would just make a mess out of it. But I do put mascara on the whole eye and the bottom of the eye as well. I want y'all to look at how much pigment is in here. I'm just brushing pigment off of my brush so it doesn't sit in there. And no more than I rubbed that time, it has really filled this up. Look at that. All of that from just doing this with this brush. And that's all I did to it to begin with, remember? But I wet it. I got it moist. And when you get it moist, it's going to really cling to those colors. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to put on my mascara. I'm using our fabulous One Coat Thickener, Lengthener, Curler Mascara. Comes in a tube. Regular mascara. You use it like regular mascara. But boy, does it do a job on your lashes. I'm curling. I can do this, but don't pull it out. If you pull it out, when you push it back in, you're adding air. You add air, you dry out your mascara. You dry out your mascara, you're wasting your money. So go around and around and around, and once you pull this wand out, leave it out. Do your zigzag motion. Get it on all your lashes. At the beginning of this, I probably should have put on my serum because I didn't put it on last night. I have customers who can't wear mascara that love this mascara. Isn't it pretty? It curled my lashes. How about that? Now I used one side of this brush, which means the other side of this brush has still got product in it. So I'm going to use the other side, and this is coat 1, which is probably all I'll do today. Stop shaking. I don't have quite as many eyelashes on this side, but I'm working on it. Me and the serum are working on getting me some eyelashes on this side. I see babies with these beautiful long eyelashes, and I think, is that a girl? I hope that's a girl. Most of the time it's a boy. Boys have the beautiful eyelashes. I guess because God knew that they weren't going to be wearing mascara, they needed more eyelashes. Okay, now we have eyes and no black circles. Now, if you want to put more coats on than one, you go right ahead. That is up to you, what you want to wear. Hey, Marlene, how are you? Marlene did an online party for me. If y'all would like to do an online party, just let me know. It's a great way to win half-off items and free products. So if you have some you're wanting to buy, it's a great way for you to earn those products. All you have to do is invite some friends. I do most of the rest. I ask you to do a post or two. And other than that, you don't have to do a thing. I do it all. Now I'm going to take off my, not much left of it, my exfoliator, my lip exfoliator. I have exfoliated my lips, which has taken all the dead skin off. And I have moisturized my lips, which is great. Yesterday, I put on a lip liner, which was still on this morning, and I put on Shy in our in our stain. Shy was in our stain. And I put it on, and it lasted all day long. And you saw where this is actually pink. It's not, don't have a heart attack if you get your stain. And it looks like blood. Look at that, looks black. Woo, Lordy. Well, it isn't. The depth of the color depends upon how many coats of that you put on. Today, I think, since I have on this little blue, and I wore pink eyeshadow, I'm going to get our liquid. This is my favorite color. I wish I could remember the names. There's so many names of them. This is a mauvey pink color, by the way. Sentimental. This is Sentimental in liquid lipstick. It's a mauvey pink that I'm going to rake most of this off because the brush on here holds so much product, and I don't want that much product on my lips. I don't know anybody that just pulls this out and wears it. Our liquid lipsticks dry to a matte finish. What that means is they're not glossy. I did not use a pencil this morning. You don't have to use a pencil. Let me get my mirror and make sure I hit all the places I'm supposed to hit. Always have to straighten up the corners. Once this dries, it will stay on for most of the day. What I like to do with these, old school, don't like matte finishes on anything. I like shiny bling. Go. I had a phone call coming in, so I took it off. Hey Pam, how are you this morning? We have all our makeup on except for one thing. And I like gloss on top of my liquid lipstick because I don't like a dry lip. I guess because I have dry skin and I lived with dry for so long and trying to not have dry. I'm just taking one of our glosses and putting it on top. Aren't they cute? I just love our glosses. Everything's got a mirror on it. Every one of them, not just one or two of them, but all of them have a mirror on them. All of our palettes have their own mirrors. Our sculpting palette, our brow palette, all of our eye palettes, they all have mirrors on them. I will tell you, none of them have a place for your brush, okay? Your brushes should not be in the container that your eyeshadows are in. They shouldn't. Your brushes should not be in the same container that your powders and blushes are in. Just shouldn't. Why? Because you don't want the product rubbing off in your brushes all the time. You want your brushes to be clean so that they'll last longer. If you keep dirty brushes, got one right here. If you keep dirty brushes, then your brushes are not going to last you a long time. And if you're going to spend the money, and they're not expensive, but if you're going to spend the money to have a good brush, then you should take care of that brush. I have almost every one of our brushes. Most of them I use. Some of them I prefer something else. I'll never tell you have to buy these products. All I tell you is how to use them and what we have. I threw that away. I'm actually through. Our shipping to get to you by Christmas If you order by the 15th, it's $5.50. If you don't order by the 15th and you get expedited shipping, and this is in the U.S., for those of you who are looking who live elsewhere besides the U.S., let me know and I'll tell you what the shipping is in euros or Canadian or pesos or wherever you are. I'll let you know how much your shipping is. But it's $5.50 within the U.S. If you need expedited shipping, they have done a deal just for Christmas where expedited shipping is, I believe, $8, where it's normally $12.50. But for $8, you can wait until the 21st, I believe it is, and still get your product by Christmas Day. I would not suggest that you do that. Not because I don't believe in unique shipping, because I do. I get most of my products within 7 to 10 days. But if the post office, even if we ship on a specific date, and it should get there, this is Christmas. And Christmas, the post office is covered up. In November, at the end of November, when we were ordering our packages, our specials that we had each day for 8 days, yes, I got them all. When we were doing that, our 5 to 7 days to 10 days became almost 2 weeks to get our gifts in that we were getting in. So it wasn't that they didn't ship them because we were watching them. They were posting pictures of how busy they were. We knew they shipped them, but they weren't getting here to each individual person. So what I suggest is that if you're going to order makeup products, you order them by the 15th. You're saving $2.50 on your shipping and a whole lot of worry about whether you're going to get the product in time or not. So make sure that you go ahead and you order your products in a timely manner. If you don't know what products to buy, but you would like to buy some for the ladies in your life or the young girls in your life, give me a call, shoot me an email, send me a text, an instant message. I'm available for all of those. I'll be glad to work with you and make suggestions. I won't tell you what to buy, but I will make suggestions. I have a color chart that I can send you if you need to buy foundation and concealer. I'm trying to think, what else can I do for you? That's about it. You've seen almost all of our products. You've seen our brushes. You've seen my gift ideas, our masks, our foundations, our powders, our eye products, our mascara. We do still have the 3D mascara, and I do use it if I'm going out on date night. It's a 3-step process, but if you have the Epic mascara already, then you can use the two of these together. There are several eyelash groupings that are grouped together already. You can get all 3 of these. That's not it. There it is. This is it. I had my lip exfoliator up there. That wouldn't work on your eyes. Okay, this is our serum, our Epic mascara, and our 3D fiber mascara. There are a lot of duos and trios. The trio includes all 3. We have a duo with this. We have a duo with this. We have a duo with this. And then we have the trio. So any way that you want to buy your mascara products, we have a way for you to buy them at a less expensive rate than if you buy them individually. So always be sure when you're going to buy a product from us that if you're on face or eyes or wherever you are on the site, go over to the right to collections and see if there's something there that can save you some money. It's all about saving money, or it is for me. So today is hump day. I hope we've had a great start to hump day, and I hope that you have a great rest of the day. I'm going grocery shopping with my mama to get the rest of our Christmas groceries out. Most everything is chopped up, cut up, and put in the freezer already, ready to go. But we need to get our hen to boil for the chicken to put in the gravy and to put in the dressing. We have our turkey bought already and our ham, and we are just going to, sweet potatoes are bought and green beans, and we're going to have so much good food. If you're in the Owensboro area and you don't have anywhere to spend Christmas, come see us. We're doing Christmas on the 23rd, and everyone is welcome, and I do mean everybody can show up, and we'll feed you till the food is gone. But we've got plenty, and my son said, Mom, you do realize you're just feeding us, right? But I never knew how to throw a celebration in a small way. So you're welcome if you're in town. Emily will tell you, you're welcome always. But if you're in town around Christmas and you're looking for somebody to spend Christmas with, don't be alone on Christmas. Come spend Christmas with us. We'd love to have you. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Have a great day.